Hey guys, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. It is Miss V with Pick a Card Readings. I hope everyone is doing amazing. Amazing. I'm sorry, it has been a while. It has been a lot going on when it comes to booking of readings and just some personal things going on behind the scene. So I do apologize for the delay in the Pick a Card readings, okay? But I'm back, all right? So I hope you guys enjoyed this Pick a Card reading. Today, the topic of this would be, what do your guides want you to focus on at this time? Okay. So with that being said, I've already premeditated with these cards, and Spirit has provided some insight that they feel that you may need to know. Now, again, these messages are general. They may and may not apply to everyone. So take the messages that resonates and leave what does not. Before I get started with this particular reading, I do want to let you know that if you're ever interested in a more personal reading with me, you can always go to my website at www.spiritualvibrations.org. Feel free to book a reading online. I do over 25 different types of readings. Also, please feel free to check out my shop section, where I also sell certain products as well. Vacate spray, protection of your space in your area. I also sell spiritual bath products as well. If you have any questions, feel free to reach me at my email at spiritualvibrations2018 at gmail.com. Again, spiritualvibrations2018 at gmail.com. All right, so with that being said, I got all that out the way. We're going to get started. Again, this pick a card reading title is, what do your guides want you to focus on at this time? We have three selections here. The timestamps will be down below, so if you do not want to listen to the entire intro, you can go directly to the card that you have selected, okay? And so with that being said, we have cards 1, cards 2, and cards 3, okay? Again, cards 1, cards 2, and cards 3. This is a timeless video, so what this means is that no matter when you listen to this message, it still will apply to you, okay? So take your time, connect with your higher self and your intuition, and allow your intuition to draw you to the card that you feel the need to hear the message from. Again, you can choose more than one if you choose to, okay? Please feel free to click the like button, comment below, let me know your thoughts. It's greatly appreciated, and thank each and every one of you for subscribing to my channel. And if you haven't, again, click that bell. So with that being said, let's get started with this reading. I'm going to push these cards to the side here. All right, so for those that selected card 1, what is it that your guides want you to focus on at this time in your life? Let's see what came out. The first card we have is the Garnet. We have purification and detoxification, okay? So for some that selected 1, the first messages that I'm getting is that your guides are wanting you to kind of clear out the clutter, okay? This could be mental clutter, confusion, anxiousness. I'm hearing stress for some, toxic situations, people that you're dealing with at this time. For some, this could be pertaining to aspects of health. For some, your guides are saying it's time for you to focus more on your health, eating better, eating more fruits, drinking more water, exercising, also getting a good night's sleep. I'm also hearing, like, for many that selected this, you guys may have not been sleeping well, may have some insomnia. I'm definitely feeling like some anxiety. So at this time, your guides are saying that they want you to focus on letting go of the things that no longer serve you, okay? Detoxifying your mind, your body, and your soul. I feel that many of you are also seeing the numbers 333. Spirit just showed me that in my vision as well. So again, it's time to release physical and energetic toxins from your life, okay? Let's see what additional insight, Spirit. Oh, okay. We have relationships. I'm sorry. That's my dogs. Um, Pebbles, Dexter, calm down. I'm so sorry. Shh, shh, shh. I'm so sorry, guys. Okay, Dexter, Pebbles, hush, hush. Shh. We have relationships. Oh my God, I don't know why they do that. We have relationships. So for some, Spirit is saying that this is a time to kind of purify and detox yourself from relationships. There could be certain relationships in your life at this moment that could be draining you, okay? Um, This could be partnerships, okay? This could be family members as well, friends, okay? Again, when we speak of relationships, it is acknowledging a bond that is shared with others, okay? So again, for many, it is, I feel like there could be some stressors, there can be some anxiety, there could be a lot of conflicts in a particular relationship at this time that is no longer serving you. Now, it doesn't mean to exit from the relationship. For some, that could be spirit's way of needing to say it's time to let go of a relationship that does not serve you. But for some, it can also be acknowledging needing to step away from something that is toxic in the relationship at this time. Stepping back, clearing your mind, your body, and your soul, and doing a reevaluation on certain relationships, okay? Let's see what additional messages came up. We have to be fair, okay? And it did come up in the upright position. So I definitely feel like this is a time where your guides is wanting you to bring balance into areas in your life. I do feel if this is pertaining to a relationship, there is a need to compromise, okay? I feel like there is a sense of imbalance, okay? We have the numbers 11 here, 1 plus 1 is 2, so there is a sense of imbalance, possible feeling unjust. If there is someone right now that is dealing with any legal issues or legal matters, court, police, whatever it may be, things could definitely work out in your favor, okay? But I feel like there is a need to kind of bring back balance in relationships in general. Again, when I talk about relationships, they can be personal or romantic, okay? Let's see what additional messages that I can get from this particular card here. But I think that's pretty much up front. Yeah, it's just pretty much up front, bringing balance into areas in your life. So for many, your life is kind of out of balance. You're kind of juggling, okay? I also just heard like financial, okay? So I feel like for some, you guys are juggling from a financial perspective at this time, and there are some stressors, things are weighing over your head. Trying to figure out how to take care of this, how to take care of that. It could be a lot of things going on at one time, okay? For many, I just heard Spirit saying needing to kind of build a better relationship with yourself, being more fair and more just to yourself. I do feel like many that selected this could be very judgmental towards themselves based off of a situation that they're dealing with. They could be kind of hard on themselves, how they look at themselves, kind of getting a lot in their head and their thoughts. Okay, so you are being asked to release that energy and detox from that. Bring balance, bring compromise into certain relationships at this time. And if bringing that balance into a relationship means removing yourself from it, then that's possibly what is needed. Okay, let's see what additional insight. You guys have boundaries. It says, where do you need to establish better boundaries? So again, it goes back to this balance card. I feel like, again, this particular set of cards here is definitely focusing on relationships. And again, relationships in general, there is a need to kind of bring some balance. Something is out of balance here, totally out of balance, and needing to set boundaries, okay? And with yourself, but also with others also. Because when we don't quite set boundaries, when it comes to others, sometimes people can take our kindness for weakness, and then that causes us mental distress and internal discomfort. So for me, it's like, where is it in your life where you need to set boundaries? How can you build a better relationship with the other person as well as yourself without jeopardizing your happiness? And that's about to be fair. Okay, so for many, you are being asked at this time to figure out where it is that you need boundaries. For some that selected this, learning how to say no and not feeling afraid to say no. Okay. I'm also hearing honoring your energy. For some, you're constantly giving, 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 and it's draining you, and you're not quite getting anything back. It's not balanced. It's not fair. Okay. You guys also have the waning moon, introspection and self inventory. So for many, spirit is acknowledging your guides are wanting you to focus on going within yourself, taking a second look, do some introspection in the relationships that you have right now. Figure out, okay, when it comes to my mom, where do I need to set boundaries? When it comes to my sister, where is it that I need to set boundaries? When it comes to my partner, where is it that I need to set boundaries? When it comes to my coworker, where is it that I need to set boundaries to bring that sense of fairness into the dynamics of the relationship that we both have with one another, okay? It's time for some self-inventory. And again, as I stated before, I feel for some, Spirit is really wanting you to do some self-inventory within yourself at this time. What is your relationship with your higher self? Where is it that you are at in your life at this time where you need to set boundaries with yourself. Okay? You guys also receive the Page of Cups. And last but not least, the Hanged Man. So let's go to the Page of Cups. So for many, your guys are saying, give me a second here. Your guys are wanting you to focus on love in your life. And again, romantic or personal love. Also needing to trust your intuition about people, the relationships that you have, aspects of yourself. If your gut feeling is telling you that something is affecting you, pay attention to that. Don't ignore it. Set your boundaries. Do the introspection. So for many, this is acknowledging definitely relationships of all kinds, okay? Figuring out how can you break free from that sense of feeling trapped, from that sense of feeling stuck, not being able to have that clarity, not being able to see things for what they really are. Setting boundaries so you no longer have to feel chained or stuck to something that no longer serves you. Okay? So balance for many, especially relationships. I feel like, again, this is specifically for relationships of all kinds, needing to let go. And I kept seeing 333, and we have the number 38 here, okay? So again, I feel that some of you see the numbers 333 a lot, but also just thinking about the number 8 in itself, I feel that when you finally set boundaries with yourself and others, evaluate the relationships that you have with yourself as well as with others, purify and detoxify, meaning let go any toxic energetic energies that is affecting you, you will feel that sense of abundance. And also knowing that you can manifest this energy. So you can have everything that you want in a relationship, but you have to start with setting boundaries. So you could come out of this situation of feeling stuck and chained to something that no longer serves you, where you're trying to just hold on for comfort. Okay? So that was the insight for those that selected one. I hope it resonated. Please click the like button. Thanks for stopping by. Love and light and blessings to you. And I do apologize for those that selected one with the dogs. I'm so sorry. Moving on to those that selected two. What are your guides wanting you to focus on at this time? Let's see the messages that came up for you guys today. We have the watermelon tourmaline. We have stress reduction, okay? So for some that selected two, okay, your guides is wanting you to kind of cut back on stress. Your levels of stress is very high, okay? For some, you could have a busy schedule. You know, maybe you're constantly working, putting in overtime. Maybe you are at a situation where you're working, coming home, cooking, taking care of the kids, doing this, doing that. It could be other external situations going outside of the day-to-day activities that you do, but it's acknowledging a lot of stress. So your guides are wanting you to focus on at this time. How can you reduce that? What are some of the things that you can do to reduce that? The first thing I heard was delegate. Okay, for some, if this resonates with you, you are someone that definitely likes to do things on your own. I got it. I can handle it. I don't need any help. No, thank you. But at the end of the day, it would really be a great thing for you to receive that help. But I feel that some are not quite open to receiving that help. And that is also causing stressors. For some, I feel like you're in a place of not really having the help that you need. Okay, which is why it's so stressful. But there's still ways that you can figure out how can you minimize that stress. Now, again, we all have to work to pay the bills. We all have to take care of the children. So maybe at the end of a stressful day, doing something to relax you, to kind of reduce the stress that you have endured throughout the day. Okay, so needing to kind of find ways to reduce stress. Let's see what other message we have. We have humor. Okay, it says, I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. So again, for many that selected this, you are in a place where there's so much stress. You've been in a serious energy lately. You've been in a serious energy. Things have kind of gotten you in a serious mode where you may be someone that is very outgoing, love laughing, but lately you have not been in that energy. You've just been dealing with so much. Okay. Now, this could also be your mind, your thoughts. Okay. Where things in the physical is okay, but the mind is constantly on the go, where you're thinking about the future too much, anxiety, and it's bringing on a lot of seriousness. Okay. So your guides are wanting you at this time to focus on humor. Take a step back. Now, as I stated before, sometimes there's nothing that we can do about the life that we have. We just have to make the best of it. So at the end of a stressful day, what can you do to decompress? Okay. Maybe put it on a funny movie. Okay. Watching some comedy, taking a bath, you know, going out, treating yourself for dinner. Some people don't like going to dinner by themselves. It's very relaxing and therapeutic, you know, but it's acknowledging that you are needing to kind of choose a more lighter side, lighten up a little bit. Okay. Because again, life is going to continue to go on. And we're constantly stressing about certain situations that we can't change. It doesn't quite help us. It affects us more than it helps us. Okay, so try to see the humor in certain things. The next message that came out is to the seat in the upright position. So let's talk about this when it comes to what your guides want you to focus on at this time. Going more with the flow. Going more with the flow of things. Stop trying to push against the changes that you are experiencing right now. Okay. For many, again, it's not much that you can do, but it's your mind that's overactive at this time. Your mind is constantly on the go. So you are being asked to kind of go with the flow. Yes, it's stressful. For some, you may have tried to figure out ways to make things less stressful for yourself, but you may have not come up with any solution. So you are being asked to go more with the flow at this time. Okay. That's one of the ways you can reduce your stress. Give me a second here. Also, when you go more with the flow and you just riding the waves and trusting that a higher power, because we have the number 7, that a higher power is going to take you to the destination that you need, you will be able to find the humor in life. Sometimes you have to laugh to keep from crying, but you are being asked to go more with the flow. Trust in the direction that you are being guided. Okay. And as soon as you do that, you will recognize how pieces begin to fall together. The more you stay in a state of frustration, uncertainty, fear, and doubt, you're not going to be able to see what's ahead of you. You're not going to be able to see how the pieces are going to fit together. And this boat is going to rock and rock and rock, and you may fall off of it. Okay? Being emotionally overwhelmed, going to a state of depression, isolation. Okay, so you are asked to go with the flow of things. You know, that is one of the ways to reduce the stress. Find humor. Look at the more lighter side of life. Okay, and just trust in the higher being, because you have the number 7. So you will be directed where it is that you need to go. Worrying is not going to do anything, but it's going to cause you to fall off of this boat and drown in emotional sorrow, depression, anxiety. Okay. The next message you have, just say yes. So again, spirit is like, just say yes. Just stop stressing. Stop stressing. Just say yes to the changes in your life. Just say yes by going more with the flow. Just say yes with finding more humor, or doing things that's going to bring more humor. You know, because when we get in a place of taking our mind off of our problems and focusing on something different, we feel a sense of happiness. We feel a sense of contentment. Okay. For some, you've been stressing about a situation and spirit is giving you a yes answer. So, for example, if you've been stressing about a job, spirit will say, yes, you got it. If you've been stressing about getting a new home, you got it. If you've been stressing about whatever it may be, for some, you're getting a yes response. Now, again, this is not going to apply to everyone. So don't come back telling me you said it was going to say yes. Okay, it may not apply. You have to get a more personal reading. But for some, this will apply. You're getting a yes. But the yes is definitely acknowledging now is the time to find ways to reduce your stress. Have more fun. Go more with the flow. Trust in the process. Know that you are being divinely guided. So stop worrying, okay? The next message you have is dress rehearsal, alternate courses and choices. So I feel like right now, for some, you're at a place where you're trying to make some decisions in areas in your life right now. There's choices that you need to make. And these choices are stressing you out. You're not for sure, should I go here? Should I go there? Should I leave this job and take the next one? Should I leave this job and go back to school? Should I move out this house and find another one? You know, it's like so many decisions that needs to be made right now. Breathe. Breathe. For some, you are getting a yes answer. Again, you are getting a yes answer. Yes, it's time to make the choices that you need to make. Yes, it's time to move forth in an alternate course, going about something different. But at the same time, don't allow your decisions to overwhelm you. The more that we have that internal peace within ourselves when we need to make certain decisions and choices in our lives, it makes it much easier for us to move forth in action. But when we have that anxiety, that fear, that doubt around decisions that we need to make, we become more stagnant, more in procrastination mode, because we are afraid to take action because we're not sure what the results will be. But you are divinely guided. Trust the process. Okay? And then last but not least, you guys got the Ace of Wands. So for many, this is a job opportunity. So if you guys, for those that selected two and you wanted to know you just recently applied for a position, yes, I feel like you did get the job. Okay? This could be relationship as well. New relationships coming. So this is what your guides are wanting you to focus on. Your guides are wanting you to focus on, what are you passionate about? What are your desires? What lights up your life? What gives you that sense of victory? How can you feel confident? What gives you that sense of confidence? This is what your guides wanting you to focus on right now. The things that is going to resurrect you, give you that sense of rebirth, new beginnings in your career, building a career, starting your own business, relationships, deepening a relationship that you're currently with, feeling confident in what you do, feeling confident in who you are. Okay? Give me a second here. You guys are definitely being guided spiritually. But I feel like some of you guys are not really paying attention to the guidance that is being delivered because you're so much in your head. It's like ego interference. You can't hear the intuitive messages because you're so much in your thoughts. And the stress and the worry is blocking you. So you are, again, being asked to de-stress yourself. Try to find ways to delegate to others. Recharge your battery. Find more humor. Going more with the flow. Making certain decisions that you've been procrastinating on or stuck in making. And find that confidence in yourself. Revitalize that passion within yourself. For many, again, a new career opportunity is manifesting. Okay? So for those that selected two, I hope you enjoyed. I hope it resonated with you. Click the like button and comment below. Love and light and blessings to you. For those that selected three, what are your guides wanting you to focus on at this time in your life? Let's see what came out for you. We have the opal. Let yourself sparkle and shine. Okay, so for those that selected three, your guys, I'm wanting you to kind of step out of your comfort zone. Stand in that leadership role in areas of your life. Be bold, be daring, try something new, be spontaneous. Okay, don't be afraid to try something different. Also, looking at the bigger picture and things in your life. Okay, I feel like for some that selected this, you are in a place where there's a sense of shyness. Like you have so much potential, but you're not quite sure how to express it or come out and express it and allow that sense of goddess or godness in yourself to come out. But it's time to break free from the shyness and this timidness. It's time for you to step to the forefront. It says you are guided to be bold and to show your bigger than life side to the world. I apologize. So yeah, for me, it's like step out your comfort zone, step into that limelight, let the world see who you truly are. Okay, and this all comes with confidence also. So for some, your guys, I want you to focus on your confidence right now. Confidence in yourself, confidence in your abilities. Work on that because you have everything that it takes. Stop being timid. Don't be shy. Show the world what you're capable of. Okay, let's see what other messages came out. We have purpose. So for some, your guys, I want you to focus on what's your purpose. We all have a purpose here. That's why you wake up each and every day. It's because we have a purpose. When our purpose is filled or when our purpose has been completed, we no longer wake up to see another day. So don't ever question like or say I don't have a purpose, because I hear many people, in readings like, I don't have a purpose. No, we all have a purpose. For some, you know what that purpose is, but you're too shy. You're too timid to take that risk, to step out your comfort zone, to step in the limelight. For some, your guys, I want you to focus on your purpose. What is it that brings you passion? What is it that makes you happy? What is it that you love to do that doesn't feel like work, where you can get up each and every day and just enjoy what it is that you do? What is your purpose? That's what a purpose is. A purpose is not getting up saying, oh God, I got to get ready to go to work today. Oh my God, I don't feel like dealing with this and dealing with that. That's not a purpose. That's something that you're doing to make ends meet. So for many, your guys, I want you to focus on your purpose. What is it that you love to do? And bring that to the forefront. Be bold about it. Take charge. Have confidence in yourself that you can achieve it and that you can manifest it for yourself. Think bigger than life. Sometimes we keep ourselves in a box and limiting our visions. We have big visions, but we limit it with our thoughts. Oh, I would love to do X, Y, and Z, but it'll never happen. I don't have this. I don't have the resources that I need. You are shutting yourself out of opportunities. You don't know what the universe is going to open up for you. And I'm a witness to that. So for many, focus on what's your purpose. And now is the time to figure that out and step to the forefront. Okay? Let's see what additional messages. You guys have between worlds. And it did show up in the upright position. So let's talk about this card for a moment here. Just looking at this energy. Transition. I feel like many of you are going through a transition right now of trying to find out what's your purpose. Going through a transition of trying to step out that sense of shyness and learn how to step into the limelight. Building more confidence within yourself. There is a sense of transition. For some, you may see the numbers 555 a lot as well. Okay? So I feel like you're stuck. You are not really stuck, but you are letting go and moving forth to new beginnings. That's what a transition is about. Endings and new beginnings. So for many, you're going through this energy right now. And a part of your transition process is to find out what's your purpose. So maybe you've been working a job for about 5, 10, 15 years. You've been doing it all your life because you've got comfortable. But now your soul is kind of nudging at you like it's more. But you have no idea what to do, or you do have an idea what you would like to do, but you haven't quite taken the steps because you're thinking small. You are being asked to move forward, okay? For some, there's like a temporary blindness So again, that's when I talk about this, when I say temporary blindness, some again are not really sure of their possibilities or what they can do because they've always kept themselves in a comfortable spot. I cannot talk. I need to work on my throat chakra. So you are being guided to be bold. Okay? Look at this. I think this is an ostrich. Some type of bird. Whatever. He's like, okay, I'm not about this life no more. I'm leaving it. And I'm walking proudly, boldly, red. I'm walking boldly into what it is that I want for my life. Because I know that I got a purpose. So I'm leaving behind the things that no longer serve me. I'm leaving behind this sense of lack of confidence in myself, this timidness, this shyness. And I'm charging forth. And I'm going to think bigger than life. Okay? And this is what your guides are wanting you to focus on at this time. The next message that came out is deep replenishment. We have retreat, rest, and be held. Interesting. So for some, your guides is really wanting you to focus on your emotional state. There's a lot of healing that is needed for some at this time. I feel like for some that resonates with this card, you've just been on a go, 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 go. Whether it's a physical goal or mental goal. Physical meaning that you can't sit still. You're always doing something. You're draining yourself. You are tired. You are exhausted, but you keep going. You keep pushing. For some, it's mental exhaustion. You thinking, worrying, 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 stuck in the past, stuck too far in the future. Can't even focus on the present. You need to take time out to replenish yourself. It's time to just stop. Take a moment and just stop for a moment. Retreat. Be still. Rest. I feel like for many, the transitions that you're going through right now is like an emotional roller coaster. And I can resonate with that because I'm going through a lot of transitions myself. So I understand exactly how transitions and change can be. Okay, which is again also why I saw the numbers 555. But you have to learn when to step back from something. You can't constantly keep going, going. Because whether it's physically or mentally, your body will tell you when enough is enough. And when it completely shuts down on you, you won't be able to do anything. But why get to that point? Why allow the transitions or the changes that you're going through get you to a place where it's going to physically attack your body into a place where you are not able to move? When you can have that free will choice of stepping back from something and retreating and resting. For many, you need a lot of emotional support right now, a lot of encouragement, needing to be hugged, needing to be held right now. I feel that many could be in a place where they're just lost right now. They don't know what their purpose is. Possible depression for some you may be going through at this time. Again, because of the transitions. It's like things are ending in your life. People are walking away. Things are just falling apart. But you have no idea what you're getting ready to walk into. You're just so focused on what may have happened in the past and what may be currently going on. But what we must understand is that what happens in our past and in our present does not dictate our future. But we don't quite realize that until we take a moment to rest and retreat. So many, you are being asked to replenish yourself. And I feel that for many, when you do take time out to retreat, to step back, to be in a moment of stillness, to rest, to allow that love and affection to be given to you as you showing yourself that as well, you're going to let yourself sparkle and shine. That confidence is going to be restored within yourself and your abilities to move forward. You're going to shine bright like a diamond. Okay? Let's see what additional messages. We have the kitchen creation. So for some, now again, this is not going to apply to everyone, but for some, your life purpose is possibly to be a chef, to cook, working in the kitchen, opening up your own business, to cook, to bake. Okay? But let's just talk about the kitchen in itself. Your guys are wanting you to focus on what it is that you want to create for your life. Imagine being in the kitchen. You're walking into the kitchen, you get ready to prepare yourself a meal. You're getting ready to create something of your own. What is it that you want to create in your life? And for many, that selected this is what your guides want you to focus on. What is it that you want for yourself? What is it that you're trying to create for yourself? For some, you're not going to be able to get to this stage until you take time out to release and let go and replenish yourself, rejuvenate. The 3 R's: rest, retreat, rejuvenation. I may have them backwards, but the 3 R's still remains the same. But it's time to create what it is that you want. And when you get to this place of thinking about what it is that you want to create for yourself, then it's time for you to move forth boldly. Think bigger than life. What we think, what we speak into the universe is what we attract. So for many, again, it's time to create. It's time to transition from this lack into this abundance and prosperity. What you want to create for yourself. You want to stay stuck in this energy, in the past? Or do you want to move forward to the future and create the things that you want to create for your life? And last but not least, you got the King of Pentacles. So your guys are saying focus on your stability, your structure, your financial situation. For many, you're going through some transitions with your financial situations. Okay? For many, you could be leaving a dead-end job or a job that's not paying much. Or there could be some changes, some storms that's going on in the job right now. There could be some conflicts going on right now. Where some could be in a place where you are worried that you could possibly lose your job. But you have no idea that there is another door that's getting ready to open up to abundance and prosperity. Okay? So focus on what it is that you want to have for your life. You can have it all. This is the King of Pentacles. This person wants for nothing. This person has everything they want for themselves. Because they take the time out to figure out what they want to create for themselves. And when we think about the pentacles being the earth energy, grounded, practical, hardworking, perseveres, and you have that same ability. But you can't do it if you're stuck in this timid energy, this shyness, afraid to step out your comfort zone. You can't do that. So know that you can create whatever it is that you want in your life. And it's time to transition. Okay? And know that you can have it all. What's your purpose? What is it that you want to do? But also taking time out to relax for a moment before moving forward. All right? So please click the like button, comment below. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I want to thank each and every one of you for tuning into this video. I'm sorry for the delay, but again, I'll be busy, and so my paid clients comes first. So again, if you're ever interested in a more personal reading with me, you can always go and book me online at www.spiritualvibrations.org. Until next time, love and light and blessings to you.